Welcome to this tutorial on green pill versus blue pill, continuous versus discrete in Tableau. Understanding the distinction between discrete and continuous fields is crucial for building effective visualizations in Tableau. It is by far the most confusing aspect when learning Tableau visualizations. Discrete fields are suitable for categorical data analysis, while continuous fields are ideal for qualitative analysis and trend visualizations. Let's take a look. Let's dive into each one of these separately and see what the difference is between both. Let's start with discrete, which is, another way to look at it is descriptive fields. Discrete data consists of distinct, separate values or categories. In Tableau, discrete fields are typically categorical or qualitative variables such as names, customer name here, categories, or product or geographic locations. These are all discrete fields. And discrete fields are represented by blue pills. As you can see, these are all blue. When a discrete field is added to a visualization, Tableau creates a header or a label for each distinct value. So let's see that in an action. So if I take over city and I drag it onto rows shelf, you'll see a listing of individual discrete items. So if I also do the same thing with date as an example, ship date, as you can see, it automatically rolls it to year. But if I go exact date, it turns into a continuous. But if we change it to discrete, you'll see each one of these dates listed out automatically. So that's discrete. Let's move on to continuous. Continuous data represents a range of values in a continuum. In Tableau, continuous fields are typically numerical or qualitative variables such as dates, as we saw here. I'll dive into that example again, but dates can be continuous, or time or measure. Like, think down here I have a few measures, discount, profit, quantity, sales. These are all continuous fields. And they are represented by green pills. So if you can see the color green next to them, whereas discrete was blue, continuous is green. And when a continuous field is added to a visualization, Tableau creates an axis. So if I take sales and I drop that onto rows shelf, you'll see an axis appear here, whereas city was just individual labels. The biggest takeaway from this video should be that discrete items, when put on the rows shelf, create labels or headers. And when continuous fields or pills are put on the columns or rows shelf, they create an axis. And together, they create a nice looking visualization, as you can see here. So very quickly, discrete creates headers or labels, while continuous creates axis. Hopefully that helps. Actually, let's go back, and I wanted to show you that date example. So date can be either a discrete or a continuous field. So in this instance, this is a discrete field, and as you can see, as I showed before, there are individual items listed out here. Every date is listed out here. So if I take sales, drop it over here, I'll see for each date what my sale looked like. Or if I drop it on labels, you'll be able to see the actual label. But if I changed my date and I changed it to continuous, notice it changed into an axis. Now, if I take my sales and I drop it onto column shelf, actually the other way around, you'll see a line chart, continuous line chart. Hopefully that helps. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.